Hi guys, so I'm here on Elder Scrolls Online. It's amazing, man. So this is just going to be a first impressions video. Now, I think this game is absolutely incredible. You may see it sort of like lag a little bit. That's because Fraps and it aren't getting along. So just to sort of start off, I mean the graphics of this game, it's just insane. I mean, look at that. And then fog. Just the detail of just everything. Like the sword on the right, and then sort of lanterns just swaying in the wind. A little bit of lens flare. This game is insane. Like just the detail of everything and how just everything reacts. It's really, really good. The next thing is the audio. You probably can't hear it that much, but the sounds that sort of this game has, like the dismounting and the mounting, the hooves, it's just crazy, actually crazy. It's really, really good. I'm really impressed because I was expecting, as they're making it an MMO, they'd have to sort of reduce the quality, and I mean you think Skyrim's good, but then you get on this game and it's just incredible. I mean I haven't even got this on the highest graphics.
Hello.
I possibly could have, but I don't particularly want to try because I don't want to affect my gameplay in any way. So it's just amazing. But the sounds, like just fire going up there, I mean like the sounds of the move as well. And then when this move runs off, you can hear the sort of the scales going back into my body. I know it's quite basic stuff sounds these days, but it is just amazing. I'm hoping now.
I appear at my lord's behest. Or perhaps I was always here, and you merely lacked the ability to see me. Actions a man of poisoned wood. Vivek, the sermons of Vivek.
All the speaking in the game, all of the voice. If you haven't played it, the guy that you meet right at the beginning, I'm not going to say anything because it might give some things away. I mean, it won't really, but I enjoyed this game because I didn't know anything about sort of what was going on. It's voiced by this guy who plays Dumbledore. I can't remember his name. Michael Gambon, I think. I think so. But yeah, the guy that plays Dumbledore in like the 4th, 5th, after the other Dumbledore died, that one, the last Dumbledore, until he dies in the 6th. If you haven't watched or read Harry Potter, and I just gave that away for you, if something's wrong with you, you should have watched it beforehand. So I'm playing a Dragon Knight. Some of you may or may not know. I quite enjoy this fight. Anyway, the story of the game is really interesting. Keys, my bad. It's really interesting. It's like you have to. The first time you play it, you have to play the sort of tutorial kind of thing, which is just like an intro, and it's really good. I mean, I took my time. The first time I
carry a message to disciple Sildras.
The first time I played through the tutorial, I paid loads of attention. So, and the next couple of times I played it, I wouldn't have to. However, I didn't notice that the next couple of times, if after you play the tutorial once, you don't have to play it again. It will give you the levels that you would have got, the sky shards, the the skill points, all of that. However, I did play it a couple of times because you can loot stuff. You can get lock picks if you did do the tutorial. If you skip it, you don't get the lock picks.
The tribunal... Tell him I am merely a servant.
The gameplay of this, sort of like just the way everything runs, it's really smooth. I mean, it's still really early doors for it. I mean, I know they had a long beta period, but it's still been released for 4 days. I got it on release day. I had the early access, and I played a fair amount of the beta. It was insanely good. So there are some glitches. I got stuck in a wall. I still can't even remember how. But it's really, I'm really impressed considering how early it's sort of been, and how little or few glitches there are. The character progression of the game, I don't know if you've played Rift, but it's a combination of sort of Guild Wars 2, the MMO Rift, and then sort of like the Skyrim-ness. So I'll just go into here. So each time you level up, it's like Skyrim, you can choose magic, health or stamina. I'm sort of part building tank, so I'm going for health. Stamina increases like your sprint, and all that, and then also it affects sort of how much weapon damage you do, and the magic affects like how much spell damage you do. Go away. Then you get your skills. Oh, I can level stuff up. So you can level, you've got your 3 classes to each actual class you have 3 secondary classes as such. So on the Dragon Knight you have Ardent Flame, which gives you these abilities. You have Dragonic Power, which give you these abilities. That looks awesome. I'm gonna get that. And then you have Earthen Heart. Earthen Heart is the sort of kind of tanky one. And you can see it's sort of got all the different, it's got shields, it has a couple of buffs, it has armour. Chronic Power is part tanky, sort of part, well no, this one's sort of the main tanky one. Sort of self-healing, health regen, reflects damage, increases armor, and then Ardent Flame is DPS. So you sort of have a pull, just sort of a damaging move, and then like dots, stuns, etc, etc. Then in each one you have passive abilities, and then on top of that you can go into sort of like what weapons you want to use. You could use a restoration staff with a Dragon Knight.
This won't take long.
No, it wouldn't be the most effective, but at the same time it could work because you can build your stamina, build your magicka with your restoration staff, then you can use its abilities. So you can level up all of the, so for example I use two-handed, so I can level up, for example, cleave. When you hit level 4 of a Majiggy, you can do something called morph, and then that allows you to further progress it down one of 2 trait lines. So from critical charge, player charges to the target, deals 41 physical damage, and it always deals critical. and then you can advance that so it's exactly the same, but then also it can immobilize them, or critical rush, new effect, deals bonus damage based on the distance travelled. So all of these things cost 1 skill point, so you can literally build a character the way you want it. It's not like all the other MMOs where you sort of like push down one route. You have countless opportunities. I mean, you've got 5 there that you could go into, you've got 5 things there, you've got 5 things there, and then you can choose whatever weapon you want. So you've got an additional 5 things there, you've got 5 things there, you've got 5 things there, you've got 5 things here. You could literally customize exactly how you want to play. And then you've also got your armor abilities, and they aren't as sort of customizable as the rest, but they still have their passives. I mean, I wear heavy armor, so increase increase armor by 1% and spell resistance by 1% for each piece of heavy armor equipped. So it gives you an example. Current bonuses, I'd get 5% armor and 14 spell resist. And then Constitution increases health regeneration by 2% per piece of armor equipped. My current bonus, I get 10% more health regen. Then there's world things, so everyone gets them. You all get Soul Trap to start with, which allows you to fill soul gems. And then you can join guilds, so you can be in the Fighters Guild, which Hunting Daedra Guild. You get all of the abilities for that. Then you get the Undaunted, which I've only just started, so I can't really remember what these guys do. But either way, you get... Wow. There's just so much to this game that, I mean, you don't even notice. Here we go, we've got racial skills as well that you can level up. So the progression of this game is just immense. It's not quite endless, but it's not far off. And then you've got your crafting, which you can... So you start off with all of them, and then you can work your way up through them, making more and more. The blacksmithing level 5, then you get your next thing. It's crazily like advanced. Then the final part of this video, just sort of how the multiplayer of it works. I think it's absolutely incredible. I mean, there's like sometimes in the quest where you'll get stuck and then just a complete random person will come along and they'll just help you kill something. And like you normally wouldn't be able to do it on your own. So your friends are all busy so they can't help you, but this random person will be in your world and they'll come along, you'll kill it and you'll both get the quest done. And then you've got guilds. I mean, with the guild you can... There we go, so... Fine, there's my user ID. But you can join up to 5 guilds, and they're all account bound. So no matter what guild you choose, no matter what character you're on, they'll all be in the same 5 guilds. So for example, I mean, I have one with my friends. This was Gavin, Luke, and my friend Harry. And then I've got one called Shop, which just allows everyone to use the shop so they can sell stuff, buy stuff, etc. They're the only two I'm in at the moment. I mean, I'll probably join a PvP guild and I'll probably join a PvE guild, so we'll do different kind of content. But just in total, my first impression of this game, I love it. It's really incredible. I mean, if I didn't have my jobs, I would just spend every moment on this game. Every single moment. It is just immense. Just immense. So thank you for watching. Go out and buy it. I got the Imperial Edition. You probably can't get that now unless you're lucky. the Imperial Edition allows you to get loads of bonuses. You can get horses, you get vanity pets, you can play as the Imperial race, you can play as any race in any faction. It's really worth it. I mean, you also get a Monarch Bow statue.
Hello.
You get an absolutely stunning, properly amazing book of sort of all the early art and some story in there, and it's just incredible. The only thing I am disappointed, I mean, I would have liked it if you got the soundtrack with it. I know other games with their collector's edition, they give you exactly the same kind of stuff. They don't give you collector's edition statues, but you can get, for example, World of Warcraft, you get mouse mats, collector's edition mouse mats and stuff. But you get the books with it, you get all the artwork, and you get the soundtracks. So that's the sort of only thing I don't like about the Imperial edition of this game. You didn't get the soundtracks, you need to go out and buy them separately. Which I don't know if I will do. I might do at some point. But just all in all, just buy this game, just play this game. It is incredible. It was out on Friday the 4th. So like I said, it's only been out for 3 days, and it's already, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not perfect, but it is extremely great start, and it is amazing. Don't know what else to say. Just get it. It's out on consoles in June, I believe. I'm probably going to get it on console as well. It'll be interesting to see how that works. I imagine it'll be similar to sort of the way GTA 5 works. However, I don't know how it'll work in terms of with sort of the move sets. So obviously you have 5 moves, then you've got a Q, which is quick slots, and R, which is an ultimate ability. That each sort of minor class gets. So it'll be interesting to see how it works. Thank you very much for watching. Buy this game, play this game, love this game. You will, everyone will. You may not be a person that's into big mass multiplayer online games, but just give it a go. It's fantastic. It's just awesome. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.